So with the Note 7, you get a proper high performance Snapdragon 660. So these are obviously 660 Lite. We also decided to compare the Note 7 with some of the other recently launched devices. So you saw the Honor 10 Lite running a Kirin 710, and there's a couple of Samsung devices that use the same processor, the Exynos 7904. So both these have different price points but the same processor. I decided to compare with these as well. Of course, you know what the result was going to be, right? It's a Redmi Note. There's a massive difference. In fact, not only does it outperform the Kirin 710 by a margin of about 10%, but there's an almost 30% gap when you compare this with the Exynos 7904. I don't think it's really fair to compare these two. Now, it is a Note, and we're talking about performance. Of course, you expect a 4000 mAh 2-day battery. And like the Note 7 Pro, the Redmi Note 7 also gets support for Quick Charge 4. Moving on to the next section, the Redmi Note 7 camera. Now we gave a few of our Mi fans the Redmi Note 7 to go and test, and they came back with some incredible snaps. Photographs like this. Now this is a portrait shot, and it's absolutely stunning. You can of course see Xiaomi semantic segmentation working perfectly, but even the detailing that you see on the subject is absolutely on point. In fact, let's go a little further out and a little more complex as a situation. Take a look at this shot. Now the colors, the detailing, the vibrancy, all of that has been preserved really well. And this one is my personal favorite. This is from Jaipur, and this was during a very cloudy day, so it's a harder shot to get. But the Note 7 does that perfectly. So on the Redmi Note 7, what we have is dual camera setup, a 12 megapixel primary clubbed with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. And this 12 megapixel primary sensor is a 1.25 micron sensor. So about 25% larger overall pixel area compared to a traditional 1.12. And hence gathering in a lot more light to give you those results that you just saw. Like the Note 7 Pro, the Note 7 also will get a steady handheld night photography mode. And this, of course, you can see it dramatically changes and improves the overall low light performance. The Note 7 also has a 13 megapixel front camera, and it gives you those amazing pictures. You get an AI portrait selfie, you got AI beautify, you have AI scene detection, and of course it supports face unlock. If you look at this particular example, like the Note 7 Pro, you can clearly figure out how well this has worked. In fact, the gap between the two subjects is even bigger, and you can clearly see that the background has been blurred out while the subjects are completely in focus, all the details have been preserved, and the edge detection is absolutely flawless. Moving on to the design, the Note 7 also follows the Aura design philosophy. You've got an immersive experience, incredible focus on the detail, yet retaining all the functional aspects of the device. The Note 7 has a 6